Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Catchup. And today, my honored guest, Cayman, right? Straight from Cayman.
You can't miss that last.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Miss Camile Beckford Johnson.
Yeah.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah, Camile Beckford is good too.
So Camile Beckford.
Made my name as Camile Beckford. That's good too.
You made your name. My goodness. Yes, we are talking about cadets.
We'll get to cadet afterwards. We'll get to cadet.
How was your graduating class?
My graduating class of 94.
Class of 94. And we have a reunion going on.
Yes, we have a reunion
this weekend. Big things, lots of things.
Holy but
one big old sign out of front.
Listen to me, sign Facebook. I mean, on that store has become marketing park salons.
I know,
yes,
right?
Man. I think everything came out of on it for this. Yeah. The Raska, she want to cook fish, make smoothie. It's all kind of mix up. But it's really, really good. It's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. And it's exclusive.
It's exclusive.
Yeah.
So your graduation class was 1994. But you graduated, you're in five what color?
Green.
5 green.
Like
I was in green.
Yeah. I don't know how we end up in there, but we were in 5 green. I think it had something to do with my sister though, because anyways, we'll get to that.
You'll get to that?
Yeah.
All right. So your current location is in Cayman.
Cayman.
And what tell us about your job?
Don't get me now, law enforcement people. I actually work for the customs department. Yes. Don't know how I ended up there, because after high school, I said I was done with the whole, law enforcement thing, because cadet formed me into a monster. I'm like, how could people, anyways? So I work for the Customs and Border Control now. It's called 1st of February. We merged. Immigration and Customs merged to form Customs and Border Control. And I'm the finance manager. Finance. I know.
Tell us about your family, your immediate family.
My immediate family. I'm married to Roger Johnson. Not a man is guy. I know, right? I know. It's a muscle. It works. And I have a beautiful son. Really nice guy. Roger Alex Johnson II. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do you do for fun? What do you do for relaxing?
For relaxing. So I'm involved in too many things. So I'm really, really involved in church. Like I'm an ordained elder in church. Yes, I do church a lot. And then I do football. So I'm always troubling. Yes, I'm a referee and a referee assessor. So that's how I met. That's how I went to all the Caribbean, the Eastern Caribbean islands. So I actually assess referees in the game. So like the girls, I met them when they were young because I went to assess their game. And
I never knew that.
Yes, I did football. I do music in my head, but that's it. But so you remember I used to always be involved in choirs and stuff. Yeah, but still can't play, still can't sing. But so I do that in the meantime. Listen to a nice gospel music, and it calms me straight down.
All right.
Yeah.
So give everyone a high-level 30-second from graduating from Mannings and leaving Mannings to now Cayman.
Oh my God. Milestone.
How did you?
So I left 5th form.
Yes.
And I went to Bethlehem. Went to do math and science actually. When I reached Bethlehem, I realized that they had an associate degree program.
Yes.
It was just in its early stages.
Infancy,
there was one batch, infancy, that's the word. Are you saying a good with English? Infancy. So did an associate degree there. So when I finished associate degree, I was dating Roger. Yeah, man, Rob the Cradle, early dating, yeah. And he lived in Cayman while I was in Bethlehem. He moved to Cayman. So when I went there, my dad said, no, you're not staying. Associate degree is not a degree. Come back. All right. Yes, sir. So I started teaching at Sav High across the street and did NCU.
Yes.
So I finished NCU in April, got married in July, and moved to Cayman.
And you've been there ever since?
I've been there ever since.
So what's the difference between Cayman and Jamaican culture? Is it pretty similar? Is it different?
No, it's very similar. Very similar. The food is similar. The major difference is there's 0 crime rate. And the other major difference is that there's no taxes. So your salary is your salary. The price in the store is the price in the store. Yeah, there's no income tax, no property tax, nothing. The only tax is the tax I take, the customs duty. Yeah. But even the customs duty, like you import a car, you don't need to go through a third party. It's 22.5% compared to 100 and something percent here. So everybody can import. Yeah, it's really, we're clamping down on that soon though. Because like tons of cars. Yeah, you can't tell any I mean, there are areas of the island that has, the upper class, because, won't call any names, but quite a number of guys have places there, and I see them because, customs. But yeah.
Wow.
Really, really nice. You can sleep with your door open. It's not as good as back in the day, but I've left my door open before. Just pretty safe. Pretty safe. Pretty safe.
So that's good to know.
Yeah, very nice. So vacation there.
I know, right?
Come on a cruise and take the day off. I promise you. Better ring the kiosk.
Related class?
No man, Miss Boy will give you 5 minutes. Had to call it name.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to Manning school days. We're gonna talk about your favorites. Your favorite teacher, your subject, and your memories.
That's trouble, right? That's trouble.
Who was your favorite teacher? You get 2 marks.
Well, I only have one because she lingered with me, Miss Gammon. You remember?
Yeah, she was my form room teacher.
Yes, I remember. If she was your form room teacher, I was your assistant. I was your assistant form room teacher.
Really, was a pretty.
And she wasn't just pretty. Her personality. Yeah, she was
kind.
Nice. Oh my God, I must tell you about kind. Yeah, man, Miss Gammon.
And she could reach the toughest of tough.
Yes.
The stubborn of stubborn.
Yes. She still calls me her daughter and still calls her to Alex her grandson.
Is she still living up Smithfield Road?
She's still living up Smithfield Road. Yeah. With Mr. Lacan.
Big up Mrs. Miss Gammon. Which is Mrs. Lacan.
Mrs. Lacan now.
Oh,
still call her Miss Gammon.
You know what? Man must be the bar when she get married. No,
I was at the wedding. I did the scripture reading at the wedding.
Yeah, so I get to interview her one day.
Yeah, she's off island now, so that's why I was trying to get you to do her, but she's off island. I have other teachers, that along the way, Miss Monroe trusted me so much. I can't tell you the secret, Miss Monroe, but I was correct. Prayed about the confession, but I can't tell it on camera. Miss Crooks, you remember Miss Crooks?
No. I remember Mrs. Monroe, though. Who could forget her?
Oh, if you don't remember Miss Crooks, she got married named McDonald. She and Miss Nemard.
What was her
You were in
subject?
one what? Then the home ec.
And the one thing, look here, me eat, me cook, me eat though.
Yeah, man.
And me can wash plate really, really well.
Yeah. I did home management with Miss Crooks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why me can't see Miss Crooks?
You know Miss Crooks, man.
Mrs. Nemard. Me can't see Mrs. Nemard.
Yeah.
Petite Mrs. Nemard.
Yeah, Miss Crooks, man. She Marvia Crooks.
So you loved home ec?
Yeah, man. I loved home ec. Actually, I was supposed to do home ec.
Yeah.
Miss Finnegan got sick.
I love Miss
And that's how I love Miss Finnegan
so many
too.
memories and so many events that she catered.
And she always give you extra cake though, Yeah, man. Anywhere you go and see Miss Finnegan, she give you extra cake.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So, all right. Subject.
Math. So give her knack here. Come on. Remember, I started with Miss Spence, the math club. How could you forget that?
Oh my God. So hold on there. Are you good for English too?
No.
Okay, good. So
now I'm good.
now
I'm the wordsmith at work. So that you can read this over for me, Camile, and like period. No.
Yeah, word for me.
Me not sure for talking. I'm to English 3 times. I won't call the teacher name.
Me never go back.
Me think the teacher did bad, so I won't call her name. Me can tell her something me did do.
What?
The teacher me think she just have a little beef for me. Cause me really never try. I think why me should I tell a lie. Me a Christian. And you must tell a story a lie. Me could do better, man. But me care my sister. Everybody knew my sister, Janice.
Yes.
Remember she was a deputy head girl?
Yes.
Prim and proper, yeah. So me carry, the teacher give me my homework and she said we must choose a topic. I mean write off word for word my sister essay and give it to the teacher, and my sister in 4th form got 9 out of 10 and the teacher gave me 6 out of 10. Wow, me handwriting? Anyways, no comments.
So when I said that teachers, depending on if they like me or not, would give me different grades, you understood. And I think that's what made me not like it. Now I'm an adult and I realize
it's nothing.
Right?
It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
So all that torture, I'm like saying that was so unnecessary.
Never pass English till me go to Bethlehem. They beg the people there and say, Miss, I will get English by the end. Granted, Miss Gammon.
Yes.
She said, Camille, this can't continue. And she paid for both GCE and CXE. I said, you're going to get it.
What? Yes.
And I got both of them, and it was a girl in college. I said, Camille, it's just this. And I came back. Grade 2 still, but.
Look here, a big deal. Big things. Grade 2?
Grade 2. But that's fine if it felt like a grade 1. Felt like a grade 1.
Memories. What was your favorite memories back in Manning School that make you smile?
It has to be cadet.
Has to be
cadet. I really enjoyed the time at cadet. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed.
What was your favorite part?
The camps.
The camps.
The camps. Where I have so many memories. can I tell you, Garth Gray was ahead of us.
Yes.
But Garth Gray had a little brother called Dwayne. Dwayne and I were very good friends. Dwayne actually stood in my wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwayne stood in my wedding. But we had a camp. You remember? Not Sean. What was the? He became head boy. Oh my God! Sean? Not Sean. Sean was Reed. Sean Reed.
Yes.
I'm sure Sean Reed was his name.
Yes.
But we had a camp here, and at the time you had to ask permission to leave camp, to break camp, even though we were the seniors. So I went over to the flat to Miss Nemard, and they thought I left camp without telling them. 3 of us are in charge of camping because we're the seniors. So we had a cell with frogs. So if you that was a punishment.
So you went into the cell with frogs?
No, Nakia. When they came after me, both of them came after me. Poor strategists came after me. I said, okay, I'm up to something. Nakia, I cannot forget. I stepped one in here, broke his fall, flipped him over, and did like this. And Mr. Romans came and said, no, you two must go into the cell, because if both of you go after Camille and she fall, then it's kind of not cool.
So they didn't even ask any questions? They
just assume guilt. So I think I had the last laugh.
Yes.
Etched in my memory.
Oh my goodness. I would have loved to have seen that.
Man. Yeah, I'll probably try to replay it.
If anybody remember that.
No, they can't remember, because
please leave a comment. Or if it was a secret night bus.
I'm not sure if you were at the camp or no, but if you were there, leave a comment.
Yeah. But there was no cadet without you.
Oh my God.
You and Anwar was synonymous with cadet. You know, they say Google something, which is mean search. Like cadet and Camila and Anwar was like, they mean the same thing.
Yeah.
It was something to behold.
We had fun. We had real fun. The other memory I wanted to share is short. This little spot right here. You remember my friend Stacey Redgard?
Yes.
So Stacey and I.
Her later.
Yes. So Stacey and I were best friends in high school. And I remember what happened, but we were running. She was running after me. And Nakia, I spread out right there. So
uniform, go over your head.
No, man. Dirt, everything. Dirt, eat dirt, everything. I had to go by the principal's house.
Who was the principal at the time?
I think it was Mr. White. Yeah. I think so. And Mrs. White was very nice. She took my uniform off, washed it out for me, ironed it out, and I came back to school.
So the principal's home is like right to our right.
Yeah.
And you can see the bicycle rack.
Yes. Spread out, man.
And the principal office is right in front of us.
But knowing Camille, I just laughed it off.
What form were you with then? Fifth form.
Senior.
Kind of different when you're fifth form.
But that's fine. You can't trouble me. I got laugh it off, Nakia. That's fun.
Oh God, who was your parent? Your Stacey Redgard? Anybody else used to par?
Yeah, man. We had a group we called them Madhouse Production. So Candy Hayden, Keon Porter, Stacey. Stacey was not so mad, but she was in the group. Christine Kalam, Maya Martin, even Maya Martin. Yeah, sensible Maya Martin. Yeah, she was in our group too. And this other short Indian girl, Keisha Obi too. We even had a picture. Miss Gammon was the head of the, Miss Gammon knew about the group.
Yes.
Yeah, but we were good friends. And Natalie Ebanks. Natalie is in England now. We communicate a lot though.
How would you describe your personality back in those days? What words come to mind? For you, how did you see you?
I was an extrovert.
Yes.
Yes, I think I was an extrovert. There was just no limits. I was very confident. I never cared in terms of, I was very respectful, but I was very confident. I mean, I feared no one. I didn't have a problem in saying to the teacher, I think you're wrong. Yeah.
Where did that come from? You think you were born with it? Did
my parents. Your parents. My parents. My mom was very quiet, but my dad, he instilled in me, just be confident. And they never had limits at the house, so you never felt as if you were stealing. You just could be yourself. You could be yourself.
I saw. Yeah. I saw confidence.
Yeah.
I saw strength like nothing else.
Yeah. It was my dad, because even if I was wrong, my dad would defend me, and then when I get home, he'd tell me I was wrong. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
How about your personality today?
Oh, now I realize I'm really not an extrovert. I'm a functional introvert. I'm a functional introvert. So there's nothing I can't do. But now that I'm older, Grace, now that I'm older, I realized I can't do everything. So like I slow down on some stuff, but then, you know, balance it. But I've slowed down a lot.
Yes.
A lot, Nakia, a lot. When I think about the things I used to do, yeah. Life, you get older.
For the audience, what's the difference between an introvert and extrovert so they understand?
Yeah, extrovert, you're outgoing, you pop it, you're enough.
And you get your energy from people. You're energized by people.
And some of it is intrinsic, some of it is from within.
Yes.
Yeah, and you go. But now I find myself not really wanting to, you know, go so much. I prefer to work from behind the scenes. I prefer to empower. So that like at work, I'll say to the guys, come, whatever I'm doing, come and see what I'm doing. Because if I step from the office, you're supposed to pick it up.
Right.
So I prefer to empower people now and see them shine. Nothing is more gratifying than see somebody shining. There's this girl at work right now and I'm pushing her. I want you to be better than me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you get energized and satisfied by seeing
them
shine.
I don't have to do it.
Was there something you used to believe about yourself that has changed over time?
It has evolved. So it really hasn't changed. So when I was younger, I just never focused so much on me. I just did things, Nakia. And even now it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you climb or how you don't climb. It don't matter. I just want to be happy. I want to be happy and I want the people around me to be happy. And I really want everybody to know the love of God. Because the love of God transforms you.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I don't think a lot of persons understand God. They box him.
Don't get me started on that topic.
Hush.
When the older I got, you know, even when I was driving through here and I see all the churches and I said, I spend so much time loving or trying to earn the love of
church.
It's
not church.
And so much thing, and God not care. He doesn't care one lick with so many things that we wind up spending so much time on.
He wants you to have a relationship with him. That's it. And with each other. Did you know that's what the cross meant?
No.
The middle part, relationship with God. This, relationship with others. That's it. That's the cross. Bridge the gap. Yeah. When we get older and we see it.
So if you had to see Camile in 1994, what advice or what would you tell her that you think would be important for her to know in 1994? What would you say to that young girl?
Calm down and zoom in a little bit more to stay focused. Because I don't know.
You seem super focused to me. I wonder how much more you're like us. To me, yes.
Focus. If me just spend 5 more minutes in a Miss Clark English class. Yeah, focus.
But you seemed very disciplined. The words that come to mind when I see you along with strength is discipline.
Yeah.
And I would never say lack of focus.
Yeah. So maybe I could define focus.
Yes,
so
tell me what you mean by that.
So I was a very surface person. So while I was disciplined, I just did enough to get by. I could have dug deeper. Yeah, but I just you know, that's fine. I pass. That's fine. You know, I got enough. But I could have dug,
a little deeper.
Yeah, and my sister told me, you know. Yeah, man, my sister bright. I'll tell you something about my sister.
Tell me.
When I had Roger Alex and the whole breastfeeding thing, I called my mom and I said to my mom, how long did you breastfeed? I called her Lisa. Everybody knows her as Janice. And she said, 3 months. I said, how long you breastfed me for? She said 6. I said, all right, this is it. Breast milk, I have nothing for doing. Because Lisa bright. No man, my sister, she's
what does she do now?
She's a doctor.
She's a doctor. She's here or she's in Jamaica?
No man, she's in the US.
She's in the US.
Yeah.
You respect her and admire her a lot?
Yeah, and we're not even 2 years apart. And I respect and admire her. Respect her.
Big up.
Yeah man. Really nice girl. Right, Lisa?
Walk us through one of the most challenging seasons of your life. And what did you learn about yourself?
2010. I lost both my parents in 2010. Oops.
Yes?
Yep. I came to Jamaica on the 1st of January because my mother was ill. This next year was right after we went on a cruise for her 60th. She came back to Jamaica on the 11th of December. And everything went downhill. My dad died on the 1st of March. And she moved to Cayman to live with me. And she was air ambulanced 1 month later. That was it. She died on the 1 month after. April. She died 1 month after the anniversary of she coming back to Jamaica. She died at the 11th of December. So it was a horrible year. It's a black year. But I've learned to trust God. I learned that while selfishly I'd want them to be around, I think He saved them from a lot. Because how Westmoreland turned after, I would have been scared
to leave them here.
And while I could leave my mom, because of my dad's medical condition, it was hard for him to be in Cayman. Because while it's a small place, the facilities not so much there. It was really rough year. I came to Jamaica probably 15 times during the year. And I must big up the Cayman Islands government. Very accommodating. I had the time off in between work. I was like here on a Friday, went back on a Monday. Here on a Friday, went back on a Monday.
What did you learn from them, watching them, especially their marriage?
Oh my word. My daddy was a little lover boy. I don't think my mom could deal with it. So every Valentine's Day, flowers would be coming. I remember for their 25th anniversary, he was working in Negril, and he asked my sister and I to take my mom to Mobay and to replace her ring. He was a cool guy. He was crazy. I don't know if you remember my father, high-pitched, short, really, really cool guy. But my mom was my heart. My mom was my best friend. No, my sister is my best friend. My mom was my best friend. Okay, she would call me every morning. And if you remember her, she was the poor leaf. There was an inspector of poor for the poor leaf department.
No, I don't.
If you see her picture, you're gonna be, oh, okay. Yeah, man. Well, she was kind-hearted. She gave her all. Sunday dinner, my brother Mark, he taught me, eat your chicken early because somebody gonna come to the house. Yeah. It's really good.
I should give her your chicken.
I hear somebody, Miss June. And that's it. Dinner gone. She was very kind. Really, really nice. I really enjoyed growing up in the house I grew up in.
That is wonderful.
The love was never short. They were very protective. Very protective. Couldn't go on field trip without my mom being there. No, daddy said you can't go. But miss them dearly. Honor. Miss them dearly. But they're resting. And I think God took them to save them. Yeah. I reconciled that. Spiritually they were ready. So physically I hurt, but they're sleeping.
All right, the next question I have for you is, what is the best advice you ever received and why?
The best advice that I got, I think it was from my mother, I think it was from my mother. It's a competition from my mother and from my father. But my mom always told me to be me. Yeah, and I think that was early. Just be you. You don't need to be. And I tell my son, just be you. You don't need to be like anybody else. Tread your path. Create your path. Yeah, man, just be you. You don't need to be like anybody else.
Yeah. What is success for you?
So this one I practice. Because until you asked it on Catchup,
yes,
I never thought about it.
I'm glad.
Seriously, never thought about it.
I'm glad that Catchup is making. Is a catalyst. Is a catalyst to let people think.
What? Okay. Listen, some deep-rooted stuff. I'm gonna tell you something that Catchup did to me. Positively. Okay? But let me tell you what success means first.
All right.
For me, I've realized that success is simply setting a goal and achieving the goal. Now, it doesn't mean that you won't fail along the way. But even if while you're trying to achieve it, you're failing, achieve the goal. Because the fact that you set the goal, you want it to succeed. And that's it. That's what is in, I've actually changed my perspective. Told you I'm a referee.
Right.
You watch football.
Yes.
Your husband watch football.
Oh yes, and coach it on the TV.
Yeah,
TV,
my husband too. Yeah, I think that's my husband's worst behavior when football playing, especially Jamaica.
Yes.
A man got fouled. He got hit, right? Mm-hmm. And they're like, ref, foul. No. But the referee stands in the field and watches to see if the person who got fouled still has control of the ball. And if though he's fouled and it is an infringement, he watches to see and then he plays something we call the advantage rule and he says, play on. That's what success is. And so many times, because he didn't stop the game for the foul, the person with the ball continues and many times it will score.
Interesting.
So not because you fall, it doesn't mean that's it. You continue to play your game until you've succeeded. That's what success is for me.
And sometimes if you just stop the game,
if you just stop the game,
the rhythm and the whole thing of the game, and you wouldn't probably score.
Look at what you would have switched it for. A free kick. A free kick not necessarily mean anything. You just have control again. So weigh your circumstances. Do I stop? No. You've set your goal for a reason. Go after your goal. And there are many of us who, we stopped in life, but it's not too late. It's not too late to pick up your goal, whether it was from high school or it was after your child. Follow your dream. Follow your dream because you had that dream inside of you.
Belly,
for a reason. Follow your dream. Even if you've been stopped along the way, succeed. Because success for me is not success for you.
Correct.
We all have our own different successes.
I've thought about changing these questions.
No,
from season to season. And when I was going to interview Mrs. Wagstaff, I said, and Mrs. Boyd and all those, she just said, okay, what do I want to know? And would you believe? Even if it's said in a different way, the gist and the heart of the question, the intentions of the questions were the same.
Yeah.
In terms of what would I want them to share with the audience.
Yeah.
So I still have the same set of questions.
No, man, they're powerful questions. I mean, I'm serious. They're powerful questions. They're questions that make you think. Yeah. Make you think.
So how has the catch-up impacted you?
Can I say you've gone on a whole spectrum? Seriously. When you interviewed O'Brien, I vaguely remember him. I remember you because of Desreen.
Yes.
Which a lot of persons.
Everybody know Desreen.
Right? Desreen.
Yeah.
And then maybe again because Miss Gammon was your form teacher, right? But when I saw O'Brien's interview, I was broken because I would not expect in my generation that somebody would go through that. I was really broken. And my whole perspective, I'm more tolerant of persons who, they're abused and so their life switch. The whole judgmental thing, even from a biblical perspective, it aches my heart. We're just too judgmental as people. And Brian's interview popped open something that was inside of me that I couldn't understand. I mean, the young man came to school with alcohol in his bottle just to make it through.
Just to cope.
And I'm coming to school because my father believed that you mustn't come to school hungry. So my father would wake up in the mornings and cook yam and banana and steamed fish. And you had to eat it before you come to school. At his funeral, I said, Daddy, my overstretched stomach, thank you. Seriously. So Catchup the impact is so positive. It brought home stuff we didn't know and things we took for granted. And it helped me to protect my son even more.
Because I have 3 of them.
Nakia, every evening come home, anybody trouble you? Anybody fool on you? So thank you, O'Brien.
Yeah, we have discussions around touching and private parts, and that's allowed, that's not allowed. And to speak up and let me know, no judgment.
Anything.
Because the shame is the thing, man.
Yes.
That you carry as a child, because you think somehow it's your fault.
Yes.
Did I put myself in that situation?
Exactly.
I should not have gotten in that car.
Exactly.
I shouldn't have. And it's a seduction too.
It is.
It's a slow seduction.
It is. And that's one of the things about Kim, man, that at first when I moved there and I had him, because I have a brother that lives there. My older brother lives there as well, and he has 2 kids. But you don't have the whole family thing where, you're gone to grandma. During the breaks, it's either, he's gone to summer school or he's gone to some extra lessons because he's very active. Yeah. My son is actually, Nakia. Yeah. I'll tell you later.
What are you most proud of?
Now you come to it.
The rhythm of these questions is something else.
No, it's true. Because you flow into the conversation. I'm proud of several stuff, but most proud of seeing my dream being lived out by my son. So he plays the piano.
Yeah.
He plays the drums. He sings. He does steel pan. He plays football. He plays cricket. He does every sport that he's exposed to. He does music to the max. He plays the congos. He plays the bongos. Really talented little boy.
That's amazing.
So he is what my husband and I, what we wanted to do.
Through him?
Through him.
Have you felt a love like that?
Never.
It's indescribable, isn't it?
I knew I loved my parents, but
I can switch into total logical and mad woman because of them.
Yeah, man.
It's something that is something I've never.
And then I don't know if you do this to your kids, but you have a string, you pull them in, you let them out. Yeah, man. Roger Alex. Yes, mom. What did I do? Roger Alex. Yes, mom.
Once I get their full name, they know something.
Yeah, man. Straight. But I'm most proud of that, and how I've stayed in the church. While I had rough spots, I've never left the church.
He never left.
Never left.
He never left.
No.
He never. There's so many things he is within. Never left. Never will.
Yeah, and he stays
consistently constant, and he is.
Yeah, always.
And he says, "Come."
Yeah.
And he says, "Stay
as you are."
And I am here.
Yeah.
As you are.
Yeah.
And I love you all. And when I have my kids now, and they're all 3 of them different, and I'm thinking, and my love can't even compare to his.
Yeah. Because you have ever thought about it? Have you looked at the universe and how on the map the whole of Jamaica is just a dot? Can you imagine you on that dot? And yet he spends the time to focus on you.
And yet.
Yeah. So what? Yeah.
And yet. And so who am I to deny another that love?
Yeah.
And why do I believe somebody else's wrongdoing is different from mine? Because
Exactly.
the older I get and the more I'm honest with myself, I look in the mirror, I am so jacked up.
Yeah.
And then think about the story of King David. Anytime I feel like the devil come with a little guilt, I'm just look here, I'm still not reach a David.
You look up to see him now, she over there.
If David could have got you and God love him.
No, just love him, you know.
No, love him. Apple eye. Who am I?
Nakia, anybody ever try touch you on your eyeball?
Try.
You can't. And that's what David was.
And how did that story get lost?
I don't know. I think I said something in church the other day. We were having a discussion, and I said to some of the older people, I said to them, one, you must stop behaving as if you've never done anything
Oh my
wrong.
goodness.
You need to stop it, because the young people know, some of them know that some of the kids are not the kids' father. So stop
Garth, you did watch Garth interview?
Oh God.
The secret that was.
I don't miss any interviews. No,
when he said that, I'm like, what?
I couldn't believe. I remember now, his mom was
Yes.
Williams.
Yes. The legend. She is.
Yeah.
But
it's true. But I think, Nakia, as we get older, we need to be fair and honest with the younger generation. Tell them we made errors, we made mistakes. You can't condemn a little child. Yes, you don't agree that, they should go out and do whatever, but it's not the end of the... Stop judging, man. You don't know why.
You don't.
I mean, their situation and your situation different. A lot of it, we missed it, just by the skin of our teeth. Stop condemning and love. Love unconditionally.
Say it one more time.
Love unconditionally. Just love. It doesn't hurt. And that is why I say people misunderstand God. Because while God is loving us unconditionally, we're becoming demigods and hating people. Why?
Why? Sorry, don't get me
make
started.
No sense. That's fine.
Don't.
We're in Mannings. Blue blood.
You only have one question left, you know?
For real?
Wow. At the end of your life, what do you want us to remember about you?
It's just one thing. There's just one thing that I was truly, unquestionably a person who would inspire, empower, and love people. I love inspiring people. I love to empower people. I love to see the best in everybody. Because when you think about it, Nakia, if I can just help one, and you can just help one, and we all just help one, and the cycle continues, and it doesn't have to be financial. Can I tell you, there's this little girl at church. She just came in the church, and they're going on a trip. And I remember sitting at the front of the church, and I looked to the back, and she was sitting there, and she was looking so sad. And I said to her, "What happened?" And she said she really wanted to go on a trip, but her mom can't afford it. Her mom paid the down payment, but she can't afford it. And I said to her, "I'll help you." And Nakia, she came to me after I assisted her, and she said, "I'm so thankful, how can I repay you?" I said, "You don't need to repay me, hon." I said, "The only thing I want you to remember is that you must be the best version of you." And she looked at me, very tearful. I said, "No, you owe me nothing. No, you owe me nothing." I said, "Just be the best version of you and never disappoint yourself." We have to see.
She won't forget that, She won't.
We just have to help each other. Even a smile.
Even
Catchup help me, Catchup help me, man. Seriously. It's everybody knows, Roger Alex knows on a Monday evening, even if dinner not done, once it hit, see sometimes between YouTube and once it hit.
You're the few that subscribe, so you get it. So people are like, "Oh, Regina," I'm like, you have to subscribe because it's a lag.
Yes.
But Catchup has transformed. It's been a year now, and I would never dream that he's doing the things that he's doing. It's not doing what I thought it was going to do. God is doing his own thing. And so I just need to get out of the way.
Yes.
And just be consistent.
Yes, Oprah. Yes, Oprah.
It is remarkable.
But I say Catchup way. I can envision Catchup evolving. I can see it. I can feel it.
You sound like Georgia. That's what Georgia
Seriously,
said.
I can feel it. You're going to be bigger than Oprah. We just need Oprah. Sponsor us, Oprah.
You know what I said? I said if I could do a documentary on somebody that impacted my life, they passed. There is Mr. Sinclair. I said, "Mr. Hurry, for Westmoreland, for South Primary." Like my first instrument that I played was donated by Mr. Hurry. Wow. Mr. Hurry's footprint, and I said he died, and not many people know his legacy of the things he did, especially for education.
Yes. Yeah, man. He was very giving.
And Mrs. Jones.
Don't make me cry now.
Mrs. Jones, Miss Marita Jones. I wouldn't be in front of this camera when I was small, when I was about 7 or 8. She said, "Look here, you. Put more coconut in your eye. Come in my office." And she gave me Miss Lou sheets and stuff to practice. And so I performed Miss Lou dialects, then I danced for her.
Right.
So I entered a festival and I played musical instruments in her band. I wouldn't have
Trust me.
This would catch up. There would be no Catchup without Miss Marita Jones.
Yeah. Loved her because I did 2 years at South Primary, Yeah, I went to South Prep, my dad again. Went to South Prep. When I reached grade 4, the teacher decided that she's going to beat me. My father said, "No, if me not lick me fit me not say why you must move me." South Primary ended up with Miss Jones. Beautiful lady. That's how that's how I played the Congo, because I played the Congo.
Her legacy, man. Not
really
documented.
No, yeah, it's true.
It's not. So I said that's the next thing I want to do for people that are giants that have touched lives, lives.
Yeah.
Like people that are dead are alive because of them. I said I want to do that next. So we'll see what God does.
But you realize, Nakia, what you've been through, your past, your education, has nothing to do with what you're doing. Can I interview you with my own question? But seriously,
what's the one question you wanted to ask me?
How in God's name you get the time for do all these things? Deal with Karen, deal with the 3 pit of them, go to work and invest so much time. How do you do it, Nakia? I'm serious. And we're no longer 20. How do you do it? I'm serious. I've always said it. You give so much. How do you do it? You put 2 more hours in the day. How? I always look so nice. How?
First, this is makeup.
That's fine. We all cover something.
The next thing is, to be 100% honest with you, I used to give this to my job, my 9 to 5. Like I go above and beyond.
Yeah.
And I realized that was a very unhealthy relationship. And then I had this thing in my belly for a long while, and me and my girlfriends talk about it. So what I did was just divide that energy and put it here into Catchup. Put the heart, I put it in Catchup and no longer give it to my 9 to 5. Because I used to put my everything in my 9 to 5. And in terms of my family, I have help.
I can see that.
I have help.
I can see that.
And
I think we're lucky to have good husbands.
I have help.
Yeah.
And I have my cousin that helps me a ton too.
That's good.
So I wouldn't claim
all of it.
And my kids are not in need
we still
of
not
love.
take it from you because the administration of it is still.
Look here, my cousin sneeze. I'm so what you want? You want 3 weeks? What you want? It's like so.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it's a community, and when there's days when I don't want to do Catchup, and there are days because some people in our community are idiots.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
And when I get on my nerves,
yes.
my girlfriends then just brush me off, slap me, and put me back on.
Yeah, man.
So it's a community. It's not alone.
No, definitely. But to hold the buck must stop somewhere.
Yes,
so we're not going to move from that. And Nakia, please, when you're big like Oprah, just remember Camile. Okay.
Thank you for supporting me.
Oh, you know how long I wait to wear the shirt?
The shirt is it's more of a community building than anything else. And I appreciate every sale, every picture that they take and post. I appreciate it because sometimes on days when I'm like, I just go back and look and it just feels me. I say one more season. Because I was gonna stop in.
No, one advice. That's what me just tell you. So me never want it come out of your mouth in Nakia. One advice: don't stop, because this is your dream being realized. And I'm telling you, a little break is not the journey. It's not the end of it. A little stop, the little nuances that will come in, that's not it. Follow your dream. And you've started it. You're doing so well. And we're here to support you. Can I tell you, if you stop Catchup, you'd have taken a piece of me. I'm serious.
Interesting.
I'm serious. As much as we want you to get a break, but right now Catchup on break and we're still on a Monday, right, Jermaine? We're still on a Monday. Go to see if something going drop. You know, Catchup drop. Blue Catchup. No, red Catchup. Blue Catchup. Oh my God.
Crack me up. You and Arnett. I have never. We went to Manning.
Yes.
But we are on it where ships passing.
Yes.
And the relationship we have because
of Catchup. Exactly.
It's like we're sisters from another mother.
Yeah. Just I'm telling you.
She just sends me a random message sometimes.
Yes.
And it just fuels my day.
Yeah.
You know she is. She has this this gift to just
just pull it out of you.
Right?
I tell a key marketing manager.
She's something else.
Arnett Storer Hines.
Big up.
Yeah, man. But I'm really proud of you, though.
Thank you.
I'm really, really proud of you. Really, really proud of you. And the sky is the limit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll see what God does.
Oh boy.
With that, I'm going to close. If you want a shirt, hopefully we have the link at the bottom. You can get a shirt to support.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for participating and saying yes. Because a lot of people afraid of this chair. You know?
No.
I'm not sure why, but they are. So thank you for joining us for another season of Catchup. Another episode of Catchup. We're supposed to be in season 3 right now.
Right.
Have an absolutely blessed day. Bye-bye.
Bye.